said, whoa, hello. It has grown now. I guess you could say it's almost an international thing now because we are on the BET satellite, which now goes to the Caribbean and even into the European market. Well, you know, I tell you, if you go to Europe right now, or, you know, like to Holland, Germany, you know, all those countries, France, jazz is a predominant thing, not rock and roll. Jazz is a predominant music. Because as far as the Europeans and the rest of the world is concerned, jazz is America's music. Parents, of course, they get, you know, well, you know, this child, I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. You know, well, hey, what you going to do with them? Let the child, of course, you keep some restraints on the child. You just don't let the kid go by, you know, just go off into the wild and do weird, crazy stuff. But don't be a deterrent to that creativity. I mean, like, I was talking to some, what they call psychologists, and they were saying, you know, we have a lot of abilities that are squashed while we're children. I mean, the psychic thing to be able to, you know, to, what can I say, not predict or anything, but be aware, have the awareness, be perceptive.
Yeah.
We take that away from our children. Well, it was direction. See, it was direction. I'm sure that you'll get a lot of calls about what I'm going to say, but it was direction. Because I said, you know, those are talents that shouldn't be forgotten. I mean, Ellington, Jesus, this man wrote 6,000 or 7,000 songs. Maybe, you know, I'm sure I'm going to get some response on this. Our society has created this monster. Now listen to this. We let the so-called leaders create this monster. They make these you know, these gargantuous movies, just, you know, $1 zillion. And all the movie is about is who can kill the most. You know, can Arnold Schwarzenegger kill more than Bruce Willis did? Can he kill more than James Bond did? You know, what is that? But you know what's funny though, man? You look at those movies, you look at the movie channel. I mean, you never saw, I mean, they had Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman. You never saw the Wolfman catch nobody. You heard him yelling and screaming. You never saw Dracula bite nobody. You'd see him come into the room and throw up the cape, but you never saw him bite, right? Frankenstein, you might see him throw somebody up against the wall. You see the Wolfman chasing somebody through the woods, but you never saw him catch him.
Well, Alfred Hitchcock said it best. He said, the greatest moment the audience has is of the anticipation that something's going to happen.
Right. And then you just, you know, in your own mind, you visualize this thing, you know, and that could be any way you want to.
Sure.
It could be the Wolfman ripping somebody up, or it could be Dracula, you know, biting some, you know, but you had to figure that out in your own mind. You didn't have to sit there and see, I mean, actually see, like, you know, pulling your arm. What is that? Please, man. I mean, even, was it when Frankenstein, I think it was Frankenstein, one of the old Frankenstein movies where the lieutenant of the police had lost his arm because Frankenstein had pulled it off, but you didn't see him do it.
No, you heard about it.
Yeah, you saw him walking around with one arm, you know. Said, wow, man, that dude got lost his arm, you know. Yeah, well, listen, it was a pleasure for me. I would have been here on time, but it was raining. And people,
it rains here 2 or 3 days a year.
But you know what happens? It's amazing to me. All the people, most of the people here are from the Midwest, the East, right? And the South, where rain is a normal thing. They come out here and the first drop of water hits the ground, they panic, man. Oh my God, it's raining. And they forget how to drive, you know. I saw more fender benders and bumper jumpers on my way. I said, well, I'm going to have to take it easy. And I'm going to let Dennis have to explain to him that
no problem.
It's some people out here, cars are driving themselves. And especially when you see them cars that are the biggest tanks and you see just the top of the head, you know, just the top of the head. There's a person driving a 1969 or 70 Buick or Cadillac as big as a truck, right?